Yeah. Half full. That's how I see it now. Yo. Booth by the window, 1:15. Waitress pours coffee like the shift just begun. Chrome on the counter, red vinyl crack. Jukebox in the corner playing something laid back. I got a small pre-roll tucked in my coat. A few loose dollars in the thought I wrote. Used to call a bad week proof I was cursed. Now I call it Tuesday when the plans don't work. That ain't giving up, that's learning the scale. One rough chapter doesn't ruin the tale. One person leaving doesn't empty the room. One cloudy season doesn't cancel the bloom. Plate hits the table, eggs and toast. Simple little meal, but I value it most. Been chasing big moments till I miss what stayed. Hot food, kind words, and another day made. The cook in the back sings off key and proud. Nobody complains, nobody gets loud. I smile to myself like that's living right there. Being fully yourself without checking who cares. Glass half full, cash half gone. Still got rhythm when the week feels long. Ain't got it all, but I got enough. Life feels better when I loosen my clutch. Glass half full, heart still warm. Found some shelter in the ordinary storm. Good tree waiting when I step outside. I'm not on top, but I'm enjoying the climb. Pay my tab, leave a couple on the plate. Step through the door where the air feels great. Light that up by the newspaper stand. First draw settles like a friendly hand, no cap. I used to make pain my brand, wear every setback like a permanent stand. Now I let trouble be trouble, not me. A passing event, not identity. Delivery driver parks with his hazards on. Grabs 2 bags, then he's already gone. Everybody moving through a private routine. Keeping something alive that the crowd never sees. That makes me respect every quiet attempt, every tired soul still paying the rent. Every person rebuilding without applause. Every little comeback without a big cause. The flower burns even, flavor earthy and sweet. Horn section floating underneath the beat. I'm lightly toasted, but my thoughts stay sharp. Finding small gold in the regular dark. It ain't all bad, it ain't all good. It's mostly both, like I knew it would. Take what helps, drop what doesn't. Keep some hope, even when it's stubborn. I walk 2 blocks to the 24 train. Ticket machine blinking beside my name. Platform nearly empty, bench painted green. Ad on the wall selling somebody's dream. I don't hate the dream, I just question the price. How much of yourself do you trade for the lights? I want enough bread to breathe without fear, but not so much noise I can't hear myself clear. Train pulls in with a metallic breeze. Door spread open like an offer to leave. I take my seat by the scratched up glass. Watch dark buildings and antennas pass. A reflection looks back, eyes slightly red, but there's less so static running through my head. I didn't solve much, didn't change my whole route. Just stop treating not yet like never worked out. That's a win to me, subtle but real. Learning not every bruise needs a permanent feel. Tomorrow might test what I'm saying tonight. Still one better thought can adjust your sight. Glass half full, ash half gone. Still got rhythm when the week feels long. Ain't got it all, but I got enough. Life feels better when I loosen my clutch. Glass half full, heart still warm. Found some shelter in an ordinary storm. Good tree waiting, so sitting right. I'm not on top, but I'm good tonight. Yeah.
One more block before home at night. Yellow lamps and a quiet sky. One more block before home, ride slow. Ain't no reason to rush this road. One more block before home, stay out. Cool night air got me zoned out. One more block before home, I know some feelings only show up slow. Past the same old corner twice. Still look different in the night. Pizza spot stacking chairs inside. Last customer just left the line. Bus stop glowing all alone. Nobody waiting anymore. Just a plastic bench and faded dash. Holding stories nobody asked. Dashboard clock keep counting time, but I don't really pay it mind. God know where I need to be, except right here with this beat. Blue haze hanging near the glass. Street lights sliding while I pass. Everything moving smooth and clean like the city running on a dream. One more block before home tonight. Yellow lamps in a quiet sky. One more block before home, ride slow. Ain't no reason to rush this road. One more block before home, stay out. Cool night air got me zoned out. One more block before home, I know some feelings only show up slow. Saw a cat cross the empty lane, disappear behind the rain drain. Tiny moments like that stick for reasons hard to explain. Radio low in the background, soft groove floating through the town. Nothing trying to steal attention, just enough to hold the tension. Used to think I needed action, something big always happening. Now I find myself appreciating I was with no destination. The city finally dropped its mask. No crowds moving way too fast. Just concrete, light and shadows, looking honest after dark. No rush, no race, slow ride, good space. Maybe that's why nights feel real. No performance, no big deal. Everything stripped down to basics, and somehow that's what makes it a quiet road, a steady rhythm, a peaceful head instead of spinning. Sometimes that's all I really need to feel complete. One more block before home tonight. Yellow lamps and a quiet sky. One more block before home, ride slow. Ain't no reason to rush this road. One more block before home, stay out. Cool night air got me zoned out. One more block before home, I know some feelings only show up slow. One more block before home, one more turn, one more turn. Watching midnight sun. One more block before home, alright. Let me keep this feeling tonight.
Somewhere between who I was and who I'll be, I found a little space where I can breathe. No finish line, no reason to pretend. I'm not starting over, I'm starting again. Somewhere between what I lost and what I know, I learned not every answer comes fast, bro. Keep the flame steady, let the moment begin. I'm not starting over, I'm starting again. Yeah, I'm sitting by a 24-hour greenhouse. Rows of dark glass, nobody else around. Sprinklers click somewhere behind the locked gate. Plants growing quietly, never checking the date. That land's different when you think too much. Everything living got its own small clock. You can't pull a leaf just to make it unfold. Can't rush a root cause you're scared of getting old. I break the flower on a folded brown bag. Got an old jazz loop and a seat lean back. One clean spark, then the flavor comes through. Herbal and sweet with a wide open view. No cap, I spend years feeling halfway made. Like my real life waited on a better day. But maybe halfway is a place of its own, where you drop what was fake and build what feels home. I've changed my mind, changed plans, changed friends. Had good things, leave without making amends. Still, every inning clear part of the shelf. Made room for something that looked more like myself. Somewhere between who I was and who I'll be. I found a little space where I can breathe. No finish line, no reason to pretend. I'm not starting over, I'm starting again. Somewhere between what I lost and what I know, I learned not every answer comes fast, bro. Keep the flame steady, let the moment begin. I'm not starting over, I'm starting again. Yeah. A worker pulls in through the service side lane. Thermos in his hand, jacket marked with a stain. He unlocks the door before the world gets bright. Gonna water new life at the edge of the night. He don't see me sitting across from the place, but something in his routine puts calm in my face. No audience watching, no praise on display. Still he shows up early and gets on with the day. That's real to me, more than a quote online. Doing what matters when
nobody sees the grind. Maybe discipline ain't always hard and loud. Maybe it's keeping one promise without a crowd. I take another pull, let the warm tone settle. Guitar string bends with the brush on the metal. I ain't fully healed, fully sure, fully wise, but I'm less likely now to believe my own lies. Like you missed your shot or you waited too long. That voice talks slick, but it's usually wrong. I got breath, got choices, got room to adjust. That's enough raw material to rebuild some trust. I don't need a new identity by sunrise, don't need one deep thought to redesign my life. Just one honest move, then another one. That's how a different road gets begun. The greenhouse glass starts catching pale gray. Roads turn visible with the approach of day. Tiny drops shining on the other side. Proof something grew while the city stayed quiet. I put out the end, save the rest for later. No need to overdo a good mood either. That's another lesson I'm trying to learn. Knowing when to pause, knowing what to let burn. Somewhere behind me a delivery truck starts. Low diesel rumble with the kick and the guitar. I said one more minute, let the new thoughts stay. I don't know my past, every part of the day. I can keep the humor, keep the love, keep the scars. Drop the old shame in the impossible bars. Keep what made me human, release what made me small. You don't have to hate who you were to evolve. So I pull out easy as the gates open wide. Worker gives a quick nod as I pass by. Nothing dramatic, just a cleaner head. A new little chapter with the old one read. Somewhere between who I was and who I'll be. I found a little space where I can breathe. Whoa. No finish line, no reason to pretend. I'm not starting over, I'm starting again. Somewhere between what I lost and what I know. I learned not every answer comes fast, bro. Keep the flame steady, let the moment begin. I'm not starting over, starting again. Starting again. Night settled in, no signal, just space. Curtains barely moving with the air, lamp stays on, soft glare. I'm not waiting for a sign, just letting the night unwind. Floor creaks, quiet under feet, whole apartment half asleep. Every sound feels rounded off, like the edges finally drop. Smoke comes, light fades quick, doesn't pull me in too deep. More like punctuation marks in the sentence made of dark. I don't think about before, I don't lean in the more. Just existing in the zone where being still feels grown. Low tide room, everything slow, starts move easy, pressure goes. I don't reach, I don't assume, I just sit in the low tide room. Mellow stay, nothing here, I got a name. No escape, no perfume, just quiet in the low tide room. Clock keeps time, but I don't check. Tonight doesn't need respect. Minutes stacked and disappear like they know I'm good right here. Smoke hangs thin and clears out, leaves the calm I care about. That was never the whole deal, just a texture to the feel. Music low, almost gone, just a hum I rest upon. I'm not trying to feel deep, I'm just letting myself keep this level, this pace, this ordinary grace. Not bliss, not numb, just comfortably undone. Low tide room, steady breath, nothing sharp left in my chest. I don't rush, I don't zoom, I just stay in the low tide room. Neutral light, feels like balance, feels like right. No disguise, no costume, just quiet in the low tide room. I used to fill this space with noise, mistook distraction for a choice. Now I let the silence stay, don't ask me to explain. Thoughts show up, then behave, no drama, no parade. They pass through like guesses who know when it's time to go. Smoke burns out, ash goes cold, that's a cue. I already know, nothing lost, nothing wrong. Night keeps going on, I stretch back into the chair. Notice how I'm still here, no rush to turn this into rest. Just being present feels best. In, now, still in, out and out. Low tide room, calm and wide, nothing pulling from inside. I don't fight, I don't assume, I just breathe in the low tide room. Softer view, everything reduced to true. No escape, no resume, just quiet in the low tide room. Outside cars keep sliding past, some too slow, some too fast. None of it demands my roll, I'm off the grid, still in control. Smoke is gone, but these remains, that's the part that always stays. What I needed wasn't haze, just a gentler way. I don't label this as peace, I don't frame it as release. Just a pause that feels earned, a lower flame, a slower burn. If tomorrow asks again, I'll answer when it ends. For now, I let the night conclude right here in the low tide room. Low tide room, final breath, nothing heavy left unsaid. No resolve, no boom, just settling in the low tide room. Low tide room, lights stay low, mind feels clear, body slow. Still awake, still immune to the rush in the low tide room. Lamp clicks off, room exhales. Low tide room. Low tide room. Late light leaking through the blinds. City still but never blind. Another hour off the clock, another moment unlocked. Room feels warm, floor feels cold. Night got stories left untold. I'm not digging in my head, just watching time instead. Smoke moves slow, almost shy. Doesn't ask me reasons why. It's just there, then it's gone, like a half-remembered song. I don't chase a special mood, I don't need a deeper truth. Tonight's simple, clean, polite. Everything feels like after hours, quiet zone. Finally good being alone. No escape, no disguise, just after hours, open eyes. After hours, soft and clear, nothing loud gets in it. I don't rush, I don't fight, I just live in after hours. Quiet city noise from far away, like it learned what not to say. Even sirens sound asleep, every thought is moving deep. Smoke can't stand, barely there, more like texture in the air. Not a habit, not a need, just a pause so I can breathe. I let minutes stack and fall, not keeping count at all. There's no pressure to be more than who I am tonight for sure. After hours, quiet zone. Finally good being alone. No escape, no disguise, just after hours, open eyes. After hours, steady pace. Nothing here I have to chase. I don't rush, I don't fight, I just sit in after hours quiet. Thoughts come in, then they leave, like they learn some decency. No obsession, no repeat, just a rhythm underneath. Phone lights up, I let it fade. No reply is also made. Some connections need the dark, just to find where they really are. Smoke fades out, calm remains. That was never what I chased. What I keep is how I feel. Balance, present, real. Breath slow, chest rise. No signs, no past, no next, just now. After hours, quiet stays. Feels like time without a cage. Nothing heavy, nothing tight, just after hours quiet. After hours clearing out, feels almost like being a child. Not lost, not defined, just floating in after hours quiet. If the night wants more of me, I'll give it effortlessly. No resistance, no control, just letting moments roll. I don't label peace or rest, I don't grade how I feel best. This is just a softer lane, running parallel to pain. Smoke's a ghost, nearly gone, but these keeps moving on. That's the part I wanna keep, even when I fall asleep. After hours, final frame, nothing here I need to name. No release, no big sign, just after hours quiet. After hours, light still low, mind stays loose, body slow. Still awake, still alright, ending in after hours quiet. Room still, city hum. After hours.
Yeah, glove box full of receipts from places I forgot. Oil change, cheap food, things I never bought. Little paper proof of 100 small days. Routes I once took, names that slipped away. I find a note in my own handwriting. Stop waiting for life to feel more exciting. I laugh like damn, I was talking to me. Still took a few years just to hear it clearly. Fresh herb ground on the center tray. Organ in the beat, got a worn out sway. I light up once, let the cabin turn sweet, and sit with that sentence over kick and beat. Keep what matters, toss the rest. Some more weight, don't need your chest. Burn one slow, let your head get clear. You can move ahead and still love what was here. Keep what matters, leave some room. Not every memory needs a permanent tomb. I ain't erasing where I've been, just making space for what comes in. There's a photo tucked behind an expired card. Me and some folks in somebody's yard. Half of us scattered, one passed through town. One changed numbers, one settled down. Back then we swore nothing would switch. Same jokes forever, same crew, same script. But life got hands, rearranged the frame. Nobody stayed wrong, nobody stayed the same. They used to sting, now it feels more fair. People can matter and still not stay there. No beef, no blame, no need to pretend. Some bonds complete without a dramatic end. I take another drag, tap ash in the tent. Feel that old chapter, loosen within. Not because the past suddenly meant less. I just quit wearing it like a heavy vest. For real. You don't gotta throw love away. Just because the shape changed, you can keep the lesson and lose the ache. I pull from the curb when the track switches pace. Convenience lights fade in the mirror's face. Roadwork cones make a narrow little lane. Funny how detours still get you the same. It's been my whole life. Now that I look, missing one exit, rewriting the book. Thought I needed certainty before I began. Turns out most people just move when they can. No cap, I still doubt what I'm building sometimes. Still compare my rough drafts to finished designs. Then I remember those receipts in the dash. Every small stop became part of the path. A tank never fills from one giant drop. A calm mind grows when the self-hate stops. A future ain't made by one perfect move. It comes from returning to what feels true. Keep what matters, toss the rest. Some more weight, don't need your chest. Burn one slow, let your head get clear. You can move ahead and still love what was here. Keep what matters, leave some room. Not every memory needs a permanent tomb. I ain't erasing where I've been, just making space for what comes in. I stop by a field behind an office park. Sprinklers ticking through the summer dark. No skyline view, no cinematic frame. Just crickets, asphalt, and a quiet brain. That's enough tonight, honestly. A decent strain and some privacy. No crowd to impress, no road to defend. Just me getting cool with myself again. I clean out the glove box piece by piece. Keep one old picture, throw out 3 receipts. Fold that note and put it back inside. Not as a warning, more like a guide. Stop waiting for life to feel more exciting. Maybe life was here while I kept rewriting. And cheap food runs, late calls, missed turns. And every small thing I was too rushed to learn. Keep what matters, toss the rest. Let the old days settle where they fit best. Burn one slow, let the next part near. You can move ahead without disappearing. Keep what matters, leave some room. Fresh air finds every open room. I ain't erasing where I've been, I'm making space for what comes in. Been driving these roads for years, still finding something new. Street lights know my name by now. See me lost and see me proud. Street lights know my name, I swear. Been through every mood out here. Street lights know my name tonight. Watch me change beneath their light. Street lights know my name somehow. Still rolling through the city now. Same avenue, different year. Different thoughts inside my head. Funny how the road stays still. Why the person driving change used to fly through every block. Always focus on the clock, thinking life was somewhere else, waiting on a high shelf. Now I notice little things, how the evening slowly settles in. How the storefront colors shift right before the night begins. One old man locking up his shop. Same routine, same parking lot. Makes me wonder what he knows after all these years and roads. Street lights know my name by now. See me lost and see me proud. Street lights know my name, I swear. Been through every mood out here.
Streetlights know my name tonight. Watch me change beneath their light. Streetlights know my name somehow. Still rolling through the city now. There was nights I felt on top. There was nights I felt completely lost. Same streets under both those skies. Same yellow glow above my ride. Funny thing about hard times, they never last, neither do highs. Everything keeps moving on like a favorite old song. Purple haze drift toward the stars. Headlights passing distant cars. Nobody really got it figured out. Maybe that's what life's about. Not perfection, not control. Not collecting things to own. Maybe just learning how to move without losing your soul. Oh, road, new eyes. Same moon, different life. Oh, road, new eyes. Same moon, different life. Maybe growth is hard to see while you're living day to day. Then one night it finally hits you, not who you used to be. Not better, not worse, just change a little. Wiser, less afraid. Still chasing peace more than applause. And honestly, that's enough. Streetlights know my name by now. See me lost and see me proud. Streetlights know my name, I swear. Been through every mood out here. Streetlights know my name tonight. Watch me change beneath that light. Streetlights know my name somehow. Still rolling through the city now. Streetlights know my name. One more ride, watching midnight slide by. Streetlights know my name, I know. That's why these roads feel like home. Midnight air through the open window. City hum on a low tempo. Nothing pulling me too far. Just here, just now. Easy night, no weight on my chest. I'm not trying to impress. Clock moves soft, almost kind. Like it knows I'm offline. Smoke drifts up, thin and light. Doesn't blur, just sets the vibe. I'm not running from the day, just letting it dissolve away. No big thoughts, no deep fight. Just a calm, familiar quiet. Even silence feels like sound when the world slows down. Slow breeze, take me nowhere. Let the moment stay right here. I don't need more than this. Just a slow breeze, just a slow bliss. Slow breeze, fading stress. Every breath a little less. I don't chase, I don't freeze. I just move with the slow breeze. The slow breeze. Music low, but it's enough. Feels like background to my thoughts. Nothing sharp, nothing tense. Everything makes sense. I don't label what I feel. It's too simple, too real. Just a rhythm in my bones that says I'm good on my own. Smoke curls like it's got time, like it's reading my mind. Not the focus, just the frame. Tonight's easy, stays the same. Slow breeze, take me nowhere. Let the moment stay right here. I don't need more than this. Just a slow breeze, just a slow bliss. Slow breeze, steady flow. Letting everything go slow. No control, no disease. Just a line with the slow breeze. Just a line with the slow breeze. No reflection, no regret. I'm not fixing things yet. Even questions, take a seat, let the quiet speak. Phone stays dark, screen stays cold. I don't need to be known. This minute's already full, and that feels beautiful. I inhale, then I smile, like I finally found the dial. Turned it down, not away, just enough to stay. In, out, nothing else. The rest. Slow breeze in my chest feels like peace without a test. I don't push, I don't squeeze. night keeps going on. I'll let it know alone. No deadline, no demand. Just time slipping through my hands. Smoke fades, but the calm stays. That was never the main play. What I keep is the ease that settles in me. I don't need to name the state. I don't need to medicate. This is rest, this is me. Fully here, fully free. Slow breeze, final round. Even thoughts don't make a sound. Nothing missing, nothing needs. Just me and the slow breeze. And seen, soft and clean. In between, still awake, still at peace. Riding out the slow breeze. Lights low, mind loose. Slow breeze. Quiet tension. Same room. Different thoughts. We sit close but a mile apart. Same couch, different heart. You scroll slow, I stare at the wall, waiting for nothing at all. We don't fight, we just avoid. Every silence gets employed as a way to keep things safe while we slowly change shape. I still know you breathe in rhythm, still feel pull when I shouldn't listen. But something shifted under the calm, like warmth leaving the palm. We say it's fine, like it's a spell, hoping words will make it well. But comfort can still conceal what neither of us wants to feel. Between us, late at night, something's off but not a fight. No screams, no broken trust, just distance building between us. Between us, quiet strain, love feels soft but not the same. We don't end, we don't choose, we just live in between us. You ask how my day's been, I answer short then fade in. You notice but let it slide, same way I do when you hide. We learned each other's weak spots and stopped going there a lot. Not out of care, more out of fear of what happens if we're too clear. I miss when we were loud, when the future felt allowed. Now we budget every word, like honesty costs more than hurt. I don't doubt what we had, I just feel the shift go bad. Like a song I still play even when the magic's gone away. Between us, late at night, same love, different light. We still touch, still trust, but something stuck between us. Between us, competence, familiar without defense. No goodbye, no excuse, just this space between us. I wonder if you feel it too, that pause before I love you. Not doubt, not regret, just less sure than we were then. We share a bed, share a past, but the present doesn't last. It lingers, never lands, like we're holding shifting sand. I don't wanna make it worse by turning thought into a verse, but pretending takes its toll when you start shrinking your role. We don't need a final blow, just an honest undertow, something pulling us apart without breaking either heart. If we say it out loud, does it fall or feel proud? Between us, late at night, something heavy in the light. No betrayal, no abuse, just the truth we don't use. Between us, still polite, still care, still hold tight. No release, no excuse, staying between us. Maybe love isn't loud forever, maybe it learns how to weather, or maybe we're past the part where effort keeps the spark. I don't need to win or blame, I just wanna call it by its name. Whatever this is we're in, before silence calls a wind. If we end, I want it clean, not traumatic, not mean. Just two people who were close, learning when to let go. Between us, late at night, truce is quiet in the light. No crash, no sudden loss, just slowly drifting across. Between us, last Same night, different future. Yeah. Yeah. The radio found the right song tonight. Everything clicked at the perfect time. The radio found the right song somehow. Got me smiling for no reason now. The radio found the right song, let it play. Turned an ordinary night around. The radio found the right song for me, and suddenly the world felt easy. Yeah. Left the apartment with nothing planned. Keys in my pocket, drink in my hand. Didn't feel bad, didn't feel great. Just one of those in-between days. Clouds hanging low above the hill. Traffic moving but never still. Yeah, nothing special on my mind. Just watching the city slide by. Then the melody came through the speakers. Not famous, not a chart top leader. Just the right groove at the right time. Like it had been waiting in line. Made the street lights feel warmer somehow. Made me notice the world around. The little things I almost missed while being busy with everything else. The radio found the right song tonight. Everything clicked at the perfect time. The radio found the right song somehow. Got me smiling for no reason now. The radio found the right song, let it play. Turned an ordinary night around. The radio found the right song for me, and suddenly the world felt easy, yeah, yeah. Saw a couple dancing at a red light, laughing hard underneath the sign. Delivery guy on a BMX, singing louder than he probably should, yeah, yeah. A fool stand still, serving late. Steam rising from the paper plates. People gathering after work, trying to shake off the dirt. Funny how your mood can shift without some giant catalyst. Just one small spark in the dark, lighting up a different part. Maybe that's why I love these nights. You never know what you'll find. One random moment can become the memory you carry on. Good song, cool air, night moves, don't care, yeah. Maybe life ain't always big events. Maybe life is what happens in between them, yeah. Tiny scenes, nobody plans, still becoming something grand. A good beat and a peaceful ride, yeah. A clear head for a little while, yeah. Honestly, that's more than enough to make me fall in love with life. The radio found the right song tonight. Everything clicked at the perfect time. The radio found the right song somehow. Got me smiling for no reason now. The radio found the right song, let it play. Turned an ordinary night around. The radio found the right song for me, and suddenly the world felt easy. The radio found the right song at last, made me forget the week I had. The radio found the right song, I know. That's the feeling I'm here for. Yeah. Yeah. Counting cracks in the street, same corner store, same busted beats. Or a bike, scrape knees, no plans, thinking the world fit right in our hands. Back then names meant everything, now the echoes when the phone don't ring. Some of us stayed, learned to block, some took off, never looked back once. We used to swear we'd move as one, same pace, same sky, same sun. Funny how time don't argue fair, it just pulls people everywhere. Same block, different roads. Some stay close, some outgrown. Still feel them when the night gets slow. Same routes, but we chose our roads. Yeah, same block, different roads. Different weight in the stories we hold. Even if the distance grows, we came from the same code. Yeah, I still see faces in passing cars. For a second think, yeah, that's ours. Then the light turns green, moments gone, another name added to the song. One friend married, one locked in work. One chasing dreams, one chasing hurt. One disappeared without goodbye. Just stop, reply, and let silence try. No beef, no blame, just drift. Life don't ask, it shifts. Sometimes growing means letting go, even when you don't wanna know. Same block, different roads, different clock, same old code. If I see you, yeah, I'll still nod. We were built from the same rods, yeah. Same block, different roads. Some found peace, some overload. Still got love even when it's cold. Same star, different road. I stayed long enough to learn the way to watch and change and calling it fate. Same street lights, new faces now. Kids out there doing what we did then, yeah. I wonder if they ever think about those nights on the edge of things. Talking big like time was free, not knowing what it cost to be. I don't regret the ones who left, or the ones who stayed and felt the depth. Every path taught something true, even silence from people you knew. No rewind, just respect. Still here, same block, different roads, different scars in the load we hold. Not everyone makes it close, but everyone played a role, yeah, yeah. Same block, different roads. Still feel home when the memory shows, even when the circle broke. We're linked by what we chose, yeah, yeah. If we cross paths someday again, no need to explain where you been. A look, a laugh, that's enough. History already did the tough. We don't owe the past a thing, but I carry it like a ring. Not heavy, just aware of who was there when we were bad. Same block, different roads. Some stay real, some outgrown. Still raise a glass to the old codes. Same roots, different roads, yeah. Same block, different roads. Night moves on, city glows. No regret, just letting go. Same beginning, different road, yeah, yeah. Different road, different road. Light slow, room quiet, night breathing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Door click shut, silence spread. Shoes by the wall, thoughts in my head. City noise fades through the glass. Time slows down, finally asks. No one waiting, no one calling, just a hum of pipes and wiring. Couch feels deeper than before, like it knows when nights are full. I move slow through familiar space, same four walls, different pace. Nothing missing, nothing wrong, just me here, staying long. Smoke curls thin, barely there, more a signal than a prayer. I don't chase it, let it be, just a backdrop company. Home alone, lights dim low, nowhere else I need to go. Quiet hits me, then it stays, soft and honest in its way. Home alone, steady breath, nothing heavy on my chest. I don't hide, I don't cope, just the room and a little smoke. Kitchen clock ticks out loud, only thing that's confident now. Every second feels more real when there's nothing I conceal. I sit back, let the moment land, phone face down, empty hand. No performance, no delay, I don't have to entertain. Smoke fades quicker than my thoughts, leaves a gap I actually want. Space to hear what's underneath when I'm not trying to escape relief. I used to fear this kind of quiet, thought it meant I lost the ride. Now I see it's just a frame, where nothing needs a name. The room remembers who I am, with no pretender plan. Same old scars, same old calm. Nothing here, I need the palm. Home alone, night inside, thoughts don't rush, they just slide. Smoke lifts once, then it's gone, quiet keeps going on. Home alone, simple scene, most myself I've ever been. No disguise, no cloak, just the room and the smoke. There were nights I feel the space With noise, bodies, borrowed faces. Trying not to fill this room like it carried too much truth. Now I let the wall stay still. Let the silence do its skill. It doesn't judge, it doesn't teach. It just lets me finally reach. Smoke is lighter than before. I don't lean on it like a door. More a marker in the night between and focused and alright. I notice how my breathing slows when I stop needing to know what tomorrow's gonna say or how long this calm will stay. I don't label this as peace, I don't force a sense of release. It's just neutral, just enough to feel real without being still here. Home alone, lights dim glow, every thought in overflow. Smoke drifts thin, fades away, leaves the night to stay. Home alone, no disguise, clear ahead, quieter eyes. I don't run, I don't hope, just present, smoke. Ash goes cold in the tray, another sign to change the page. I stretch out, feel the floor, same ground I've known before. Nothing shifted, nothing broke, just less tension in the scope. Sometimes that's the only win, letting stillness settle in. I glance around this borrowed calm, same couch, same lamp, same arms. Holding nothing, needing none, night's not done, but I am one. Tomorrow can come when it wants, tonight already did its part. Home alone, door still shut, that's enough.
Home alone, night complete, quiet sitting at my feet. Smoke was there, now it's gone. Room keeps breathing on. Home alone, steady frame. Nothing here I need to name. No escape, no road, just myself and control.
Higher up, quieter now, night open.
Rooftop concrete still warm from day. City finally learned to behave. Wind moves loose through the open space, like it knows I don't wanna be chased. No one talking, no one calling, just the hum of systems running. Smoke goes up, thins in the air, doesn't linger, doesn't care. I rest my back against the wall, watching shadows stretch and crawl. Every sound is far enough to not demand and not be rough. The sight don't make me feel above, just far enough from all the stuff that pulls me hard in daylight hours. Out here I don't need power. Rooftop balls, citywide, everything slows when I decide. Smoke drifts off into the night, not a crutch, just part of the ride. Higher rooftop balls, steady tone, I'm okay being alone. Nothing lost, nothing broke, just a breath with the smoke. I used to think these moments healed, like something magic I could feel. Now I know they just reveal what was real beneath the wheel. Smoking safe and smoking deep, just a tempo I can keep away the markers off the line between the rush and quiet time. Lights blink red and green below, everybody's got somewhere to go. Up here I'm not in anyone's lane, just letting thought dissolve the grain. I don't chase the feeling long, I let it come, I let it go. Nothing sacred, nothing cursed, just being human first. When it's harder, clears my head, brings me back inside instead of looping shit I can't amend. Tonight don't need an end. Rooftop balls, citywide, thoughts aligned and slide. Smoke lifts up, fades to black, leaves me lighter when it's back. Rooftop pause, no disguise, just clear breath, open eyes. I don't hide, I don't cope, just a moment with the smoke. There were nights I leaned too hard on anything to numb the dark. Now I notice when to stop, before the moment drops. Smoke burns out, cherry low, that's my cue, already know. Nothing here I need to keep, except the calm I get to feel. I check in, I drift off, that's the difference I respect now. Night drive, waiting after this, but this pause is part of it. I don't label this as peace, I don't force it to mean release. It's just space between the sounds, where I let myself be found. From this roof I see the grid, how small my spiral really is. Not invalid, not erased, just not the center of the place.
Wind breeze still here.
Rooftop balls, citywide, no illusion, no disguise. Smoke was there, now it's gone, calm stays on. Rooftop nothing heavy, nothing loose. I don't drown, I don't hold, just a rhythm in the smoke. I flick ash, watch it fall, disappear before it calls. Funny how it works with thoughts when you don't hold them locked. Night don't promise clarity, it just gives it space to be. That's enough for me right now, I don't need to ask it how. I head back toward the door, feeling lighter than before. Not changed, not reborn, just less worn. Tomorrow waits like it should, the night already did its good. Rooftop silence did its role, help me recenter control. Rooftop bars, citywide, everything moves, I don't fight. Smoke is done, air is clean, that's the sharpest I've been. Rooftop bars, end of scene, nothing lost in between. No escape, no cloak, just a night in the smoke. In the smoke. Smoke. Yeah. Not tonight. Tomorrow can wait. Tomorrow can wait. I'm here right now. Moon hanging over the town. Can wait. Tomorrow can wait. Let it be. This moment got enough for me. Tomorrow can wait. Slow down. Good energy all around. Tomorrow can wait, no rush. Tonight already more than enough. Long week finally in the rear view. Same old roads with a better move. Palm shadows crossing the lane. Tiny goal left at the rain. No destination on the GPS. No pressure sitting on my chest. Just rolling through familiar streets with a mellow rhythm underneath. A couple people outside the diner, laughing louder than they should. Something about seeing that made the whole night feel good. Not because life suddenly changed, not because I got everything. Just one of those evenings where the air itself feel different. Yeah, tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait. I'm here right now, moon hanging over the town. Tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait. Let it be, this moment got enough for me. Yeah, tomorrow can wait. Slow down, good energy all around. Tomorrow can wait, no rush. Tonight already more than enough. Yeah. Used to spend nights thinking ahead, living inside tomorrow instead. Always planning the next move, never stopping to enjoy the view. Now I notice little things, like how the city softly breathes, or how music sounds better late, with nobody rushing through the day. Gray trails floating toward the sky, breaking apart as they climb. Not trying hard to stay together, still beautiful for a moment. Maybe that's the lesson too. Enjoy what's right in front of you, cause every hour eventually goes like headlights passing down the road. Right now, right here, good vibe this year. Maybe peace isn't somewhere far, maybe peace is where you are. When you stop measuring your life against every passing light. A calm heart, slower beat, friends nearby in a quiet street. Honestly, there's plenty for me, more than I used to believe. Yeah. Tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait. I'm here right now, moon hanging over the town. Tomorrow can wait, tomorrow can wait. Let it be, this moment got enough for me. Yeah. Tomorrow can wait, one more ride, watching the skyline drift by. Tomorrow can wait, I know, tonight I'm moving slow. Count names in my head, no rewind. Yeah, we didn't plan exits, we just grew. Same jokes, same smoke, same dirty shoes. Back then future felt far and fake. Now it's the first thing that makes us break. Yeah, Some chase noise, some chase calm, some stayed stuck inside their palms. We said forever like it was light. Didn't know time keeps receipts at night. I still hear laughs in empty streets, like the city remembers before I speak. Not sadness, more quiet truth. Nothing stays the way it grew. Roll call at midnight, some don't answer now. Names still hit me when I slow down. Not wrong, not right, just how it goes. We didn't fall out, we outgrew. Roll call at midnight, phone stay still. Some numbers saved, but never will. No anger in the tone, not you. Just silence where a voice used to move, yeah. One friend vanished chasing highs. One got tired, learned to prioritize. One stayed close, knows my flaws. One only lives in callbacks. Funny how life edits scenes, cuts people out, keeps the in-betweens. No villain arc, no final fight, just less replies over time. I don't blame them, don't blame me. Pressure hits different identities. Some people bloom when roots get cut. Some need ground just to stay upright. Roll call at midnight, empty seats. Still feel full in the passenger seat. Memories ride, then let me go. They don't ask for more control. Roll call at midnight, city hums. Feels like closure without a drum. Not mourning, not holding tight, just letting names fade in the night. I learned that closeness isn't distance proof. It's timing, hunger, what you choose. Some bonds are seasons, not the land. They teach you heat, then change the plan. If we meet again, years from now, I won't ask where, I'll ask how. No scorecards, no guilt involved. Just two lives that evolved. There's peace in knowing it was real, even if it's not something you feel. Every chapter did its job, even the ones that didn't resolve. Same city, different versions. Same night, yeah, same night, yeah. Roll call at midnight. Still got love, even for the ones I lost touch of. No resentment in my tone, just gratitude for what was shown. Roll call at midnight. I breathe slow, some stay, some had to go. That don't erase what we were then. It just means the story bends. Now I ride solo more than before, but I carry echoes, nothing more. They don't weigh me, don't pull me back. They just remind me who I am. Every goodbye shaped my frame, taught me presence, taught me names of the people who remain, and the strength in letting change. Roll call at midnight. Let's look back, not in regret, just respect intact. If you hear this, wherever you roam, we shared a time and that was home. Call at midnight, end of list. Still thankful for who I missed. Lights pass by, I'm feeling right. Names fade easy in tonight. Engine steady, mind clear. Moving forward, yeah. Moving forward. Yeah. I hear again. Same hidden place. Nobody knows this spot but us. Far from the noise and rush. Nobody knows this spot. That's cool. Makes the whole night feel brand new. Nobody knows this spot, just chill. He'll top you in the quiet thrill. Nobody knows this spot, stay low. Yeah, watch the city lights below. Yeah, back row winding past the signs. Street noise fading mile by mile. Gravel crunch under the tires. Cool air rolling through the pines. Small overlook above the town. No crowds ever coming around. Just a wooden bench and faded paint. And the skyline stretched for miles away. One plane crossing through the dark. Tiny blinking moving star. Somewhere people still wide awake, working late or chasing something. Meanwhile we got nowhere planned. Paper cups warm in both hands. The kind of evening you can't buy, just lucky enough to be alive. Nobody knows this spot but us. Far from the noise and rush. Nobody knows this spot. That's cool. Makes the whole night feel brand new. Nobody knows this spot. Just chill, hilltop view and a quiet thrill. Nobody knows this spot. Stay low, yeah. Watch the city lights below. Wind moving through the dry grass slow. Distant headlights far below. Every now and then the train appears, like a silver thread from here. Funny what distance really do. Problems look smaller than they used to. Things that felt heavy yesterday don't seem as important anyway. No big speeches, no deep advice. Just sitting underneath the sky, learning some lessons accidentally, without even trying honestly. A couple laughs, a little smoke, stories that don't need to be told. Some memories build themselves without asking for help. Night breeze, hilltop, clear view, mind stops. Night breeze, hilltop, clear view, mind stops. Maybe that's what people miss, always running after bigger things, while moments like this quietly exist, waiting in the background. Not perfect, not exciting enough for headlines or photographs. Still somehow, years from now, this the night we'll talk about. Nobody knows this spot but us. Far from the noise and rush. Far from the noise and rush. Nobody knows this spot. That's cool. Makes the whole night feel brand new. Nobody knows this spot. Just chill, hilltop view and a quiet thrill. Nobody knows this spot. Stay low, yeah. Watch the city lights below. Nobody knows this spot. One more hour, watching darkness lose its power. Nobody knows this spot. I know, that's why I keep coming back though.
Driving daydream, screen glowing wide, fresh roll it on the passenger side. Whole movie playing, but we don't watch much. Just smoke, low bass and a slow soft touch. Driving daydream, speakers sound warm, night air sweet after one long storm. Two seats lean back, whole mood clean. We float real easy in a driving daydream. We pull through late where the gravel gets loud. Little ticket booth closed, no line, no crowd. Big white screen with a scratch down the middle. Cartoon ads playing, sound kinda brittle. You got popcorn with the butter too heavy. I got papers in the good stuff ready. Car park crooked but the vibe sits right. Dashboard dim in the soft blue light. I twist one slow while the trailer rolls. Some old hero talking like he knows my soul. You laugh, say man this film looks bad. I say that's cool, best nights don't need a plan. Spark hits red, then the smoke curls clean up past the rear view into the movie scene. For a second it looks like the clouds on screen, like our little life got mixed in between. No big lesson, no heavy talk, just your shoes on the dash and the baseline walk. I've been needing a night with no sharp edge, just a quiet little break from the life I led. Driving daydream, screen glowing wide, fresh roll it on the passenger side. Old movie playing, but we don't watch much. Just smoke, low bass and a slow soft touch. Driving daydream, speakers sound warm, night air sweet after one long storm. Two seats lean back, whole mood clean. We flow real easy in a driving daydream. Snack bar sign got a broken red letter. Still looks cool when the weather gets better. We walk over slow with the joint half gone. Buy 2 sodas and a pretzel to share. A kid at the counter got a sleepy face. Says y'all picked a weird one, this movie's strange. You say that's the point, we like it that way. He laughs and gives extra mustard on the tray. Back in the ride, the villain on screen. Wears dark shades like a washed up king. We don't know the plot, but we make up lines and laugh so hard that we lose track of time. Good loud, got the whole scene warmer. No cap, this beat makes the night feel longer. I take one pull, let the tension split like old film grain when the picture skips. Maybe joy don't knock, maybe joy slides in with cheap snacks, bad jokes, and a little grin. Maybe calm ain't deep, maybe calm is this. A hazy little pause that the weak can't twist.
Movie keeps rolling, but we in our own scene. Smoke in the headlights, soft like a dream.
Near the final act, the moon sits low. Screen gets bright with a fake rain show. Your head on my shoulder, my hand on the wheel. Not going nowhere, but the moment feels real. I look around at the rows almost empty. One couple sleeping in a faded Chevy. One old van with the back doors wide. Everybody hiding from the loud outside. That makes sense in a beautiful way. We all need somewhere the world can wait. Some find peace in a song that loops. Some find it here with a roof and a view. Last little drag, then the ember goes dark. Credits roll slow with the bass in my heart. No perfect ending, but the night stays clean. Still floating soft in that driving dream. We leave when the screen turns black and bare. Gravel pops under the tires with care. You say play that hook one more time, I turn it up with a smile in my eyes. Driving daydreams, screen glowing wide. Fresh roll it on the passenger side. Old movie playing, but we don't watch much. Just smoke, low bass, and a slow soft touch. Driving daydreams, speakers sound warm. Night air sweet after one long storm. 2 seats lean back, whole mood clean. We float real easy in a drive-in daydream.
Yeah. Engine low, street lights breathing, windows down. Yeah, yeah. Engine low. Yeah. Engine low, street lights breathing, windows down. Yeah, 4 seats filled, but nobody loud. City hums like it knows us now. Dashboard glow, unfamiliar faces. Same old jokes, new empty spaces. We roll past corners we grew up near. Laugh at things that don't hit as hard this year. No destination, just letting it ride. Night feels wide when you're not inside. Someone cues a beat, lets it play. Not for lyrics, more for the wave. Bass taps light, heads all nod. Nothing holy, nothing odd. Windows crack, cool air slides. Carry smoke, then lets it die. We don't chase it, don't pretend. Just a moment with my friends. Midnight with the crew, city moving slow. Headlights painting lines, we know no rush. Nowhere to prove, just midnight streets and the crew. Midnight with the crew, same old ride. Different thoughts, same side. We don't need much to feel okay. Just wheels the night and time to wait. Yeah, someone talks about leaving town. Someone jokes, tries to play it down. Life pulling all of us different ways. But tonight ain't about someday. Red light hits, we stop and wait. Look around like it's freezing fate. Funny how silence hits just right when nobody's trying to win the night. Phone lights up, then face goes dark. Nobody's scrolling, missing marks. This car's a bubble, moving space where we don't gotta keep a pace. Smoke drifts out, blends with air. Less about me, more ritual flair. Just a signal that the night begun. Then it's gone before it weighs a ton. Midnight with the crew, rolling past out. City lights flicker, then now. No plans, no curfew, just miles stacking with the crew. Midnight with the crew, windows down. Every block feels neutral now. Not chasing highs, not feeling blue, just night drive. Calm with the crew, we talk deeper then switch to dumb. like that balance never comes forced. One friend quiet, eyes on the road, probably carrying his own load. I don't ask, he don't explain. That's the code we entertain. Sometimes presence does the trick, more than fixing every itch. Gas gauge low, but we still roam, circling places that feel like home. City don't care where we've been, still lets us pass, lets us in. Laughter hits, then fades again, like waves you don't need to defend. These moments don't beg to stay, that's why they hit the way they play. Street lights, wind noise, wind noise, ring noise, ring noise, ring noise, ring noise, ring. Midnight with the crew, nothing staged, just shared space. Different ages, no pressure, nothing new, just being alive with the crew. Midnight with the crew, steady tone, nobody here feels alone. Even quiet feels like truth in the car. With the crew, we slow down near the waterline. City skyline cutting time. Someone says, yeah, this is enough. And everybody kinda shrugs. We don't frame it, don't take pics. Let the moment exist like this, because tomorrow pulls us apart. But tonight still parked in the dark. Engine idles, clock ticks late. Nobody rushing the escape. This ride won't change our lives, but it reminds us why we survive. Midnight with the crew, city asleep. Memories we don't try to keep, they'll fade, but that's cool. Still rolling night with the crew. Midnight with the crew, end of drive. Same friends, different lives. No promises, nothing to prove. Just a night in the city with the crew. With the crew. With the crew. Engine low. With the crew.
Yeah, this night ain't mine, I just borrow it slow. Sit with the breeze where the street lamps glow. One rolled up, little flame in the dark. Small orange post like a thought with a heart. I used to think time was a thing I could own. Stack it up clean, make a future from stone. Now I watch how it slips off through my hand, like smoke in the air from a loose little strand. No cap, I've been learning to loosen my grip. Life don't move right when you choke every trip. Some days arrive with a weight on the chest. Some nights come through like, bro, take rest. I hear a train somewhere far from the block. Low metal rhythm with the beat when it knocks. Dusty drums under a tired blue sky. And I feel less, need to ask the world why. Maybe the point ain't the master of the road. Maybe it's how you carry your load. Maybe the piece that I thought I missed was hiding inside one moment like this. Borrowed night, borrowed flame. Same old me with a softer name. Smoke goes up, pressure comes down. I find my calm in a half-lit town. Borrowed night, borrowed time. I don't need every sign to shine. One good breath, one truth inside. I feel okay in this borrowed night. My homie sits close with his hoodie pulled tight. Says everybody act like they living so right. I say yeah, but behind every screen somebody still trying to feel clean. We passed that slow, let the cherry stay even. Good loud talking with a quiet kind of meaning. Not preaching nothing, just catching a thought. Like maybe we ain't worth more than the stuff we bought. A corner dog sleeps by a locked up gate. Old man walks past with a careful pace. He nods at us like he knows this mood. Late night souls with a little more truth. I used to fear being regular too. Like calm wasn't enough, like I had to break through. But simple got depth when your mind gets clear. A good little life can still be sincere. The bass rolls soft through the parking lines. Purple haze folds in the streetlight signs. And I don't feel late, I don't feel behind. Just more connected to my own timeline. Borrowed night, borrowed flame. Same old me with a softer name. Smoke goes up, pressure comes down. I find my calm in a half-lit town. Maybe not everything needs to become a
lesson. Maybe some moments just come as a blessing. No big answer, no thunder, no crown, just the right kind of silence when the noise dies down. I take one pull, let the old stuff in, feel a little more room underneath my skin. Not perfect, not fixed, not brand new, just less afraid of what I've been through. Later the block starts losing its sound. Only one sign still buzzing around. Ash in the cup, beat on repeat. Warm wind moving by my worn out sneakers. I think about dreams I used to defend. Some had to break so I could bend. Some people left but the space stayed kind. Made room for a clearer state of mind. That's life sometimes, ain't clean, ain't fair. Still got beauty in the midnight air. Still got soul in the low drum swing. Still got hope in the small green thing. We stand up slow when the session gets done. No dramatic ending, no rising sun. Just two calm smiles and the lighter mood. Like the night gave back what the day removed. Borrowed night, borrowed flame. Same old me with a softer name. Smoke goes up, pressure comes down. I find my calm in a half-lit town. Borrowed night, borrowed time. I don't need every sign to shine. One good breath, one truth inside. I feel okay in this borrowed night.
Yeah. Night don't judge. Yeah. I step outside when the hallway gets still. Old elevator got the tired little feel. Pocket got papers in a small glass jar. Beating my headphones, sounds close, not far. I used to hide from the quiet too much. Like silence could tell me what I didn't want to touch. Now I let it sit right next to me. Same way smoke sits in the balcony breeze. Spark one slow, let the orange tip breathe. No big escape, just a small reprieve. Good loud softens the edge of the day. Dusty kick knocking in the grown-up way. The night don't judge what I didn't complete. Don't ask why I'm tired, don't count the feet. It just puts dark blue over every mistake and says take your time, stay awake. Night don't judge, it just lets me be. Little smoke rising, little room to breathe. Deep bass low, got my mind on trust. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Night don't judge, it don't rush my name. Purple haze drifting through a quiet frame. One slow pull, let the old dust brush. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Down below, someone's washing their car. Bucket by the curb under one street star. Another man walks with a bag from the store, looking like he's done with the day for sure. Everybody got a chapter unread. Everybody got a thought they don't say out loud. No cap, yeah, that makes me softer inside. Less quick to speak, more ready to ride. I take one hit, let the cloud go thin. Feel a small piece where the stress had been. Not perfect calm, not some movie scene. Just enough space to keep my heart clean. I used to want people to understand every strange turn, every lost old plan. Now I just need one honest lane, one good beat and a light of flame. Maybe healing ain't bright at first. Maybe it's quiet when the loud parts hurt. Maybe it's choosing not to hate your pace when the world keeps running in your face. Let it sit, let it pass. Not every feeling needs to last. Let it rise, let it fall. Night don't judge, it holds it all. Night don't judge, it just lets me be. Little smoke rising, little room to breathe. Deep bass low, got my mind on trust. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Night don't judge, it don't rush my name. Purple haze drifting through a quiet frame. One slow pull, let the old dust brush. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Later I walk where the sidewalk bends, past closed windows and apartment vents. A warm food smell from somebody's place makes the whole block feel like a human space. I think about dreams that change their clothes. Same heart underneath but a different role. Some things I wanted don't fit me now, and I'm learning not to force them somehow. That's peace too, letting old wants leave. Letting new air move through the sleeve. Good smoke fading by the stairwell light. Soft little truth in the middle of night. I'm not behind, I'm just in my lane. Not all growth gotta look like gain. Sometimes you win when you drop the mask and stop making every moment ask. So I head back in with a calmer chest. No grand fix, just a little more rest. The world's still loud, but I feel less crushed. Found one more breath where the night don't judge. Night don't judge, it just lets me be. Little smoke rising, little room to breathe. Deep bass low, got my mind on trust. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Night don't judge, it don't rush my name. Purple haze drifting through a quiet frame. One slow pull, let the old dust brush. I feel more like me when the night don't judge. Yeah. Night don't judge. I can breathe tonight. Late hour glow, room stays low, no rush.
Quiet night, windows breathing slow. City light leaking through the smoke. Nothing heavy on my mind, just letting minutes realign. Phone face down, world can't wait. I'm not chasing, I'm sedate. Thoughts drift but don't collide. I let them pass, I let them slide. No plans bigger than this chair. Exhale circles in the air. Heartbeat steady, nothing loud. I like it calm, I like it drown. Soft static in my head. Every worry losing edge. I'm not gone, I'm not stressed. Just relax, just less. Soft static, mellow tone. Feeling good being alone. No escape, no attack. Just leaning back. Smoke moves lazy, takes its time. Like it knows its state is mine. No need to name what this is. Just a pause I didn't miss. Music low, not trying hard. Just enough to guard the dark. I don't need to feel intense. Peace don't need a fence. No debate inside my chest. Tonight everything rests. Even thoughts that want control. Learn to loosen, learn to roll. Soft static in my head. Every worry losing edge. I'm not gone, I'm not stressed. Just relax, just less. Soft static, mellow tone. Feeling good being alone. No escape, no attack. Just leaning back. Time feels wide, not moving fast. I'm not stuck inside the past. I don't scroll, I don't compare. I'm just present in the air. This ain't numb, this ain't high. Just a clear and gentle sky. Even silence feels complete. Like it finally learned to speak. No pressure to define what it means to feel alright. Sometimes calm is all the proof. You don't need another truth. Inhale slow, hold, hold, release. Soft static in my head. Let the moment overspread. Nothing missing, nothing next. Just relax, just less. Soft static, mellow tone. Good with being on my own. No alarms, no comeback. Just leaning back. If tomorrow asks for more, I'll answer when I'm sure. For now I let the night decide how deep I wanna ride. Smoke phased in, but that's okay. It was never meant to stay. What remains is simple calm. Warmth inside my palms. Soft static in my head. Every edge is being bent. I don't need to overthink. I don't need to sing. Soft static, final breath. Peace arrives without a test. Still awake, fully intact. Just leaning back. Light slow. Mind clear. Soft static.
Yeah. Look close, then let go. Yeah.
nothing stays, that's the point of it. All we touch just a moment and nothing stays. Let it pass through. What you hold might be holding you. Yeah, nothing stays. Don't fight that flow. Every rise gotta fall below. Nothing stays. That's the truth. What you lose might be freeing you. Yeah, I used to think I could lock things in, keep every win, hold every feeling, freeze time where it felt just right, keep that frame in permanent light. But the more I try to make it stay, the more it slipped in a quiet way, like water through a closed hand grip. The tighter hold, the faster it slip. People change and the places shift. Conversations don't always stick. What felt strong in another year, now just echoes that disappear. I don't call it lost no more, just a phase I moved before. Every moment God is land, even fading God is strength. Yeah, nothing stays. Nothing stays, that's the point of it. All we touch just a moment and then stay. Let it pass through. What you hold might be holding you. Yeah, nothing stays. Don't fight that flow. Every rise gotta fall below. Nothing stays. That's the truth. What you lose might be freeing you. Seen people try to freeze their place, hold on to names, on the time, on the space, trying to keep what was never theirs, till it turned into hidden fears. That's the trap that don't look like one, trying to stop what already done, trying to carry what's meant to drop, till it weigh you down non-stop. I step back, I let things move. Not everything mine to prove, not everything mine to keep. Some things shallow, some things deep. When you stop forcing things to stay, you start seeing a different way. Not attached to every turn, not afraid of what you burn. Let it change, let it fade. What remains was never made. Yeah. Now I walk with a lighter hold, not too tight on what I'm told, not too fixed on what I gain, not too hurt when things don't remain. There's a calm in letting go, and not needing to control, and accepting that every state got a time in the closing gate, and that don't mean it ain't real. Just means it serve what you feel. Every phase got something to, even if it don't stay with you. Nothing stays, that's the point of it. All we touch just a moment in. Let it pass through. What you hold might be holding you. Yeah, nothing stays. Don't fight that flow. Every rise gotta fall below. Nothing stays. That's the truth. What you lose might be freeing you. Nothing stays. One more breath. No need fight what's already left. Nothing stays. That's the way. Every night turns into day. Yeah. Let it go. That's enough. Yeah.
Yeah. One of those nights where you stop trying to win everything and just let it be. Nothing to prove tonight. Smoking my lungs and my chest sit right. Nothing to prove tonight. Let the whole world fade out my sight. Nothing to prove, I'm cool, I stand. Don't need applause, don't need no plan. No, nothing to prove, just letting it ride. One slow breath and I'm back inside. I used to carry it all like weight. Every small move had to validate. Every step had to mean I'm good. Had to show I'm doing what I should. Always chasing some next small win. Like peace was something I earned from within. Like if I stopped, I'd fall behind. Like rest was weakness inside my mind. But nights like this cut through that lie. One slow pull and I realize the world don't stop if I let it go. The pressure ain't mine if I don't hold. Smoke drift up, I watch it bend. No destination, no need to end. And that right there feel more like truth than half the things I used to prove.
Nothing to prove tonight. Smoking my lungs and my chest sit right. Nothing to prove tonight. Let the whole world fade out my sight. Oh, nothing to prove, I'm cool where I stand. Don't need applause, don't need no plan. Oh, nothing to prove, just letting it ride. Yeah, one slow breath and I'm back inside. I seen people run till they lose their face, trying to win some invisible race, trying to stack what they think is worth, while losing touch with their own self first. I've been there too, I know that lane, where your thoughts get loud and tight with strain, where you can't sit still, can't slow your chest, cause everything feel like some kind of test. But what if it's not? What if it's free? What if you don't gotta be anything? What if this moment already enough without dressing it up or calling it tough? The thought hit different when the air stay calm, when the noise fall back and the mind don't swarm, when one quiet inhale break that frame and you stop playing the same old game. Let it go, don't hold tight. You ain't gotta win every night. I ain't saying life turned easy now. Still got weight, still got how, still got days that press too hard, still got nights that leave us scarred. But don't wear it the same no more. Don't chase peace through a locked front door. Don't need the world to say I'm right to feel alright in a night like this. Cause if I can sit and breathe it slow, if I can feel that quiet grow, if I can drive what they ain't mine to keep, that's already something real and deep. No spotlight, no big reward, just a calm, I don't gotta force, yeah. And maybe that's the realest move, learning when you got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove tonight. Smoking my lungs and my chest sit right. Nothing to prove tonight. Let the whole world fade out my sight. Oh, nothing to prove, I'm cool where I stand. Don't need applause, don't need no plan. Oh, nothing to prove, just letting it ride. One slow breath and I'm back inside. Oh, nothing to prove, just one good state. Let the mind slow down, let it regulate. No, nothing to prove, I finally see. Some nights you just get scared to be. No pressure, no race, just breathe.